Hey everybody,
I'm Caleb.
I'm Sir.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title! Guys, we're back for Death Note, episode 21, Performance. Last on, the Among Us are continued. Still don't know who's in charge of the new Death Note with Rem, but they're killing businesses so their company can rise. Our crew's doing their best to best assess. It looks like we're splitting off into different sections to see who can figure out the Among Us killer first.
Sus.
So, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and leave a comment down below. What is your favorite Death Note episode? Just drop a number. Doesn't matter. Don't give us any context. I just want to see. And check out the Patreon so you can get 2 to 3 week early access over there, as well as Cyberpunk if it's still out at this time. We're gonna punch it. Love ya.
Bow!
Even after those meetings are over, I have to come home to punish criminals. Being Kira is so time-consuming.
Oh, it is that.
But things sure have become more interesting lately. It's pretty clear that Misa Amani was the second Kira. I'm going to make Misa Amani my wife.
Oh.
She would never marry such a disgusting fool.
Rem, make sure you hide the notebook.
And that yee-ass haircut.
That is kind of a goofy haircut. He looks like Sonic. He does.
Right now, this is the only thing I can do for Misa's sake.
Okay,
All
we're
right,
getting
let's
spicy.
try again from the top.
Tell me, Misa, is it true you once said that you came to Tokyo in order to meet Kira?
What?
Misa, please stop overacting. It looks too cheesy, not to mention fake.
Huh? But I thought that was a realistic performance.
Just do it again.
This is she an
Whatever
actor?
you
Yeah.
say. Oh, great
An
director.
actress.
Get serious about
Or at least model become actor.
Figures.
Yeah. Just taking the hype train everywhere.
Misa.
You're not smiling enough, Mochi. And you can just call me Misa, you know.
I'm not cut out for this, but it's part of my job, so...
What was that take?
Misa, Misa.
What is it, Mochi?
Today you have an interview with the Yotsuba group to see if they'll use you in their new ad campaign, but remember, this is also an infiltration mission, so stay sharp!
Don't you worry. I already know
Okay.
that.
Mochi
And
lore.
of course, that means you can't let your cover fall either. You're gonna play the character of the hyper-energetic manager, okay?
Right! Good morning! Good luck, Misa Misa!
Way to go, Mochi. You're right.
Get ready to celebrate when they decide...
Yeah, baby!
These police were meant for one job.
Catching murderers.
Justice. Not justice.
Justice.
Now then, I don't believe you and I have met before, have we, Misa?
Oh, he's
My
actually
name is
there.
John Wallace. I'm the executive advisor for the advertising department. We've been talking about it, and we've pretty much decided to hire you already. But before we make it official, we'd like to clarify a few things.
Yes?
Isn't it true that you came to Tokyo in hopes of finding and meeting Kira?
What? Who did you hear that from?
I'm afraid I can't answer that. The information is reliable, and now I'd say it's confirmed.
She's doing a good job.
I never thought you investigated that far.
Also, you're still hiding something from us, aren't you?
Okay, here's where I pause and look nervous.
It seems you were detained by the Detective
Acting.
L for a short period
101.
of time. We'd like you to tell us the full story of what really happened. It would be a problem if the new face of Yotsuba turned out to be Kira.
Yes, I was held for questioning. I didn't think it was L, but he did ask me lots of questions about Kira.
Come on. What the hell is this anyway? A job interview or a police interrogation? How long are we going to keep this up? I'm going to the bathroom. He has a point. It seems the interview here a little off track.
There's a point. I also have to go to the bathroom.
Excuse me, but would you mind if I went to the bathroom as well?
Okay, see?
Oh, this is getting exhausting. But everything's going well so far. I just have to keep it up.
Yeah, just say that very out loud.
Oh! Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, come on!
Hi!
Being touched by this scrap of paper alone will not restore her memories of the Death Note. But at least now Misa can see me once again.
What is this?
Why?
Oh.
I don't even remember why.
Misa, you're in a dangerous situation right now. Please believe me, I'm your ally.
My ally?
Dude, what? I mean, could you
This isn't
imagine?
right.
Like,
Maybe we should have
Weird,
wired
man.
or use something to track her movements. Just as I thought. The Kira before I was detained and the one that surfaced afterwards, they must be two different people. He's punishing people who never intended to kill, those who sincerely regretted their crimes, or people with excusable circumstances. The original Kira would have never punished those kinds of people. That's the sort of distinction I'd make if I were him. The way the original Kira acted is disturbingly close to my ideals. What the hell am I thinking?
so was there always.
I'm not Kira. Light Yagami is Kira. Tell me, what is Light doing at the moment?
Dude.
What are you? I mean, I can tell you're not a stalker, but you don't look like a human at all.
She's kind of a
No,
stalker.
of course not.
Yeah.
I am a Shinigami. Before you were captured by L, you and I worked closely together.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
The Death Note. It grants its owner the power to kill someone simply by writing that person's name in it. Light Yagami took it upon himself to punish criminals using that notebook. He soon became known to the world as Kira. Light arranged it so you would both lose this power. This was all according to his plan.
He did? Then Ryuzaki was right.
Misa, do you still love Light enough to die for him?
Unbelievable. You've got to be telling the truth. You already know everything about me.
Yeah.
I totally believe you now.
Or the fact that it's a giant
Yes,
demon.
I do
Yeah,
love
literally.
you.
That just appeared behind you.
Not to mention how amazing it is that Light and I were both Kira. Of course I'd want to believe
Red looks
something like that.
dumbfounded.
I only wish I
Red's
could
like, come
remember it.
on.
You haven't changed, Misa. When you go back to the interview,
Her weak-ass
you'll be
acting is
able to
gonna
see
step
for
up a
yourself
notch
who
now.
The real Kira is. Be on your guard
Method.
and do not trust him.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry it took so long.
The man sitting in front of me will be Kira.
Higuchi's Kira? That bastard!
Oh, there you go.
Got him. We found him. I hope she said, hey, by the way, don't tell L that Shinigami's a real.
I know. I feel like that was kind of a radical thing for Rum to do.
Yeah.
I don't really understand.
Hey! Oh, I'm exhausted.
Hey,
How did it go?
Hey.
Yotsuba agreed to hire Misa on as their spokesperson for the new ad campaign.
I see. That's good to hear.
And I made
Dad
sure to
just
give them my
watching.
cell phone number.
Awkward.
I didn't even notice
Three
it.
ex guys already messaged me asking for a private date.
what?
So now I have to their invitations and investigate them, right? Oh, it's going exactly as I planned.
No, the plan's getting canceled right now. You can still appear in their commercials, but you'll be working solely as a celebrity.
Oh.
If that's what you want, Light, then that's what I'll do. Oh well, I'm feeling pretty tired. Tomorrow's shooting.
Elle probably is
right
like
here,
already
so I
like,
gotta get
she
to
remembers.
sleep.
Everything's different now.
Thank you, Light. You're so sweet to be worried about me. But I've thought of the best plan ever. I'm gonna be useful to you. I promise.
We'll see.
I hope so. I hope so for her sake.
Wanna come sleep with me tonight?
What are you talking about?
What?
Just kidding. You're saving it for after we catch Kira, right? You don't have to be shy about it.
Yeah.
Yo.
What a
No
man.
need to be shy.
I'm not being shy.
No need to be so serious either.
No need to be so serious either. No.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Good work, everyone.
Good job, everybody.
Great job, Misa Misa!
Thanks, Mochi. Can you take me to the restroom in that hospital?
No problem! I'll be
Can you
waiting!
control your
Be
bladder?
sure not to take too long, okay?
Their secret mission time.
Yes. Misa, you actually made it. Nori, you look so cute in that nurse's outfit.
What is
Really
going
think
on?
so?
Stealth operations. Oh no.
Right.
The Chad. He looks like
What an
Redestro.
amazing
He does, he
car.
does.
If you like it, I'll give you a ride anytime. Or buy you one of your own.
He
By the
does.
way, loving that nurse's outfit, Lisa.
I'm glad you like it.
That took a while.
What?
Where's Misa?
She's on a date.
You gotta be kidding.
Why does he look like the guy from Pokemon, Ash's buddy?
Brock.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
If he had the fully clothed eyes. Yeah.
Hey, Misa.
Huh?
How about we grab a bite to eat?
Are you planning to take me somewhere and do pervy things to me? Well, even if you are, that's okay. I'll be fine since I can kill people.
What are you saying, Misa?
What?
Is this part of Light Yagami's plan?
Are you fucking
Is this what he
dumb?
wants you to do? Or is this your way of telling me that you're ready to kill Higuchi the moment he tries to do anything?
Yes.
Come on, you're just kidding with me, aren't you, Misa? You can kill people?
Yup, it's true. And you know why? Because I'm the second Kira.
It can't be. Even if she was the second Kira.
What?
There's no way
What
she's
is going on?
If she really is the second Kira, then it's pretty clear from the Sakuratiri incident that she has the Shinigami eyes. If that's the case, I need to make sure I keep this girl by my side at all costs. I've got to test her first. Well, since I happen to be Kira, does that mean you'll marry me?
Really?
Whoa.
I mean it.
What? Then prove it to me. Come on, let's prove it to each other.
I can't do that.
I don't know. If I thought someone was Kira, I think I'd be willing to show them. We'd never get anywhere if I didn't.
Then why don't you kill someone? After all, I could be the real Kira.
All right, but I only kill bad people, okay?
That's right. Bad person, huh?
Name one.
This is Ginzo Kaneboshi, president of a major finance company.
I knew
He's
that.
infamous
It was
for his
coming.
war. How about him?
Would you be able to confirm his death right away?
Yeah, as soon as I call him.
Okay then. Could you turn around for just a sec?
Does she have the little piece of paper?
Yeah.
Misa, you want me to kill Ginzo Kaneboshi, don't you? Then Higuchi will believe your claim about being the second Kira.
That's the
Very
point.
well.
Hello, this is Higuchi.
Why
from
did it look
Military.
like
Our president just
Ren
wanted
drew
to
that?
stop breathing. Call back later.
I don't know.
Am I crazy? It looked like she.
Oh.
Told ya!
Got him.
She killed him.
Whoa.
What? Hey, why are you getting so serious all of a sudden?
Because I'm Kira.
Then prove it.
I'm not gonna be able to kill until I get home. You understand?
Why don't you stop killing the criminals on TV? That should prove it. If you're Kira, it should be no problem. You can start killing again when I tell you to. If all the times and deaths match up, then I'll believe you. After
Death
all,
Note
killing criminals
Riz.
in that way is something that
Manipulation.
only Kira can do.
I'm Kira, so in order to make you trust me and prove that I'm him, I'll stop killing criminals for the
She
time
called.
being. Then
Wow.
once you're fully convinced I'm
They're
a real
recorded.
friend, You and
Good
I
job.
can get married.
Who holds a phone like that?
I mean, L goes like this.
So, based on what he said, Higuchi is Kira.
Now we not only know Kira's identity, but all those deaths that were worrying the chief are gonna stop. That's amazing, Misa
But-
Misa.
Doesn't it make her look suspicious?
Yeah, to this fucker right here.
Yeah.
You
Like
saw the
how'd
look.
she get the information? That should be the next question.
You're going to jail.
That should be the next question right there. All right, that was performance. Method acting.
She did it.
But actually not acting because you're now the role.
She
Thanks
lit-
to Ren.
She literally played the part.
Yeah. Such a radical move.
On Ren's part.
On Rem's part, I mean, even her part, it's just risky. I just feel like there's so many, like, flaws in it.
Yeah. Like, I felt like there were flaws in just Light's plan to, you know what I mean? Just because it didn't really seem like there was much. I mean, there's clearly some guidance, like, to Ren, like, hey, we need somebody to, be the next Kira, so this is my idea. And, we don't get that conversation. I'm sure it happened at some point, but still, it's like there's so many factors that you can't take into account for, like every player that we have in this, like the Yotsuba group as a whole, because we don't know them, plus like what L and Light and all the others are going to do. Now that Misa is kind of like back in the fold of knowing, you know, I mean, clearly L suspects it, but I don't know what Ren was, I don't know what she was thinking.
Yeah. It's this is definitely the portion where like I know it's like bullet points now. Like I know the big things that we will get to, but as to how it occurs, it's just complete darkness today. That's why I was like, even I said in the reaction, it's like I don't know what the point of this is. I feel like it just looks super sketchy. And like even with Misa's plan overall, I just want to see, because I don't remember how L response to this. I feel like the next episode we should be in like a series of questions of how exactly did you get to prove, like the biggest thing is how did you prove or gain his trust is the big thing. How did you get this guy to believe in you? And I guess the best option to roll with in immediacy is, well, he knows that I have contact with L, or like maybe there's extra info that she gained from talking with L when she got investigated. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
I would hope that she has more of a plan than just like, you know, it's so annoying that L is like quick to like pick up on demeanor too.
Yeah,
like
the switch.
Like instantly, as soon as she walked in the room and she was just like, dude, the whole time he's like,
something's off.
Like he's like, there's something different than you were, you know, just like a day ago. So.
It's that psychoanalytic skill. You just see there's something different about their persona today. Just a slight hint of excitement or unhinged behavior, which is, I feel like that's so hard because Misa's almost always consistent other than being ignorant.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe she's a little bit more devious when she's second Kira as opposed to Misa, who's still always crazy, but maybe the lessened ambition.
Yeah. I mean, Misa also, Kira Misa is like a risk taker a little bit to an extent. You know what I mean? Like the whole time that she's normally her without the Death Note, she's pretty chill, you know? I mean, other than just being like the over-the-top girlfriend. But when, you know, I mean, she literally went right to Light when they first met. Like, showed up at the spot to try and find him, you know? And this, like, doing the whole outfit change, like, right under their noses. Like, you know, it just seems a little over the top for, like, the normal her.
And they, as far as drawing goes, too, when it comes to the difference of Misa versus second Kira, there's not a whole lot of difference I pick up on. Maybe just bigger, bulged eyes. Like, they draw Light very different, in my opinion, versus Kira Light. Like, he has they do a lot more sinister faces, it's a lot more slimmed, and then, like, when they do the quick transition where he loses his memory, it's, like, big, puffy, like, almost puppy dog look, like a sense of innocence to his drawing.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's hard to pick up on without, like, looking at exact images, but I feel like they just executed Light's difference a bit more obvious. I don't know. And his persona, I don't know, he seems less combative. Like, less, like, because L's always on the, like, accusative side. And so there's a lot more of a defense, where now there's still a defense mechanism up because he genuinely doesn't believe he's Kira.
But he's not trying to counter it, like, every time, like he was with Light. Or with old Light.
And there's not even as much of a, like, giving up, like, well, if I was, here's what I would do. It's more of, like, I can't believe you would think this. Like, stop being irrational. It's more of an attack at L's character now. Rather than, let's go with this theory. I feel like he teased it more when he was Kira and, like, try to, like, egg on, like, well, if I was, let's see this route and this route. Where now it's just like, no, this is stupid. Stop. Like, I'm your buddy. Let's figure this out. But maybe, just maybe, I was under his control.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And, you know, funny too, like with Light's, Light breaking down and realizing that the two Kiras are definitely different. And the original Kira is kind of like how he would do it. You know what I mean? He recognized himself as like, this kind of aligns with my morals a little bit. So, which is a little wild.
But it's a cool thing to chase after yourself. At what point do you, being the genius that you are, can come to the conclusion that you are Kira?
Yeah.
Like, does it have to be when you touch the Death Note? That's what it takes. When singularity hits and you become one thing once again, or can you get to that conclusion without the egging on or the supernatural portion occurring?
Yeah.
Because he is one of the best deducers behind L. So
even on par, L said that he was like his level basically.
Yeah.
In one of the more recent episodes. So.
It's almost like having amnesia and having to track your own steps.
Yeah.
Like, what would I do if I had lost a year of my life? How would I figure out what I did that year if I lost all memory and recognition of anything?
Well, that was something that was interesting too. Even after Misa touched the Death Note, she didn't instant regain.
Right.
Like, it was just that she had to relearn everything. Or be re-given she doesn't, or the show doesn't really portray that, when you have amnesia, or they say when you have amnesia, you forget everything, but then it's like, oh, this place is kind of familiar, and then it's like, this is where we record, this is where you always sit, Sam, and then it's like, oh, yeah, some of this stuff started to come back to me. Whereas, with Misa, it doesn't seem like that's the case. She had to be told everything. I don't know if she's come to that realization of everything that she did prior, or...
And they didn't even make it seem like that would be the case, because Rem said, now this little thing I did is not enough for her to know.
Yeah.
So for some reason, touching the page isn't enough for her to have full memory.
Well, the page was just to allow her to see Ren again. But yeah, she did make it seem like it would help a little bit, other than... You know what I mean? It's just odd. So
it was no different than episode 5 when we had the date and the carjacker got touched with the note and just saw a Shinigami.
Yeah.
Rather than what we might have hypothesized, which is you have all memory of whoever was using it.
So that's going to be interesting. How does Light, if Light comes to the realization before he touches the Death Note that he is Kira, what does that do to him? You know what I mean? Does he realize that in almost like Mr. Yagami, who's ready to off himself and off his son? Is Light going to come to that conclusion himself, or is he still going to lean towards his sociopathic, serial killer tendency of nah, I'm him. You know what I mean? Before he even finds the Death Note.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
What was that, bro?
Bad poker face.
Yeah, it's all good. That's where I was.
Mochi got some Brock lore today. He's doing his best as a police officer, trying to not be a police officer. Yeah. Let's go. That's it.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Me too.
For no reason other than he's Mochi. We got to see who the new Kira is. Mr. Spiky Hair. And he's a creep.
Yeah, and he basically wants all of the power, money, and a pretty girl. So
he doesn't like that she was in love with the previous Kira. He's the new Kira, fall in love with me, and let's see how this goes. And they did the he did the comparison of you show me you and I show me, or in reverse. We had a little game of who's gonna show
me
who first.
Yeah. Show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, whatever. I couldn't remember it. What it was. Yeah. Y'all know what I meant.
You show you, I show me.
You show me, I show you.
There you go.
I mean, that was basically it. The guy is an idiot, and he fell for, the pretty girl very quickly. I mean, granted, she did prove herself in that moment. Luckily, because Ren was present and could go actually do it without... Which is interesting. So, the Shinigami can... intercede physically into the world without, because she wrote, what's her face?
Ram?
No, Misa. She didn't actually write on a Death Note. It was just her notepad.
Right.
So Ren actually went, because Ren was saying oh, you want me to kill So you do want me to kill Gizmo or whatever?
I just don't get... I thought they'd die if they do that. With jealous. Because
No, you die if you prevent
the death
of someone that was going to die.
Who is going to die. Okay, okay. So they can write. Okay.
Because that guy's going to die via death note no matter what.
And that makes sense, because... I don't know if this is canon to this show, but in the atrocious live action, when the non-light threatens to kill Ryuk, Ryuk's you do that, I'm gonna write your name in the death note and kill you immediately.
Yeah.
So don't even try it.
Yeah,
couldn't remember if that was lore to this show or not.
Well, they also said, too, they explained at some point that the way that the Shinigami live longer is by killing people to take...
Their
years.
lifespan.
They take their remaining lifespan.
Yeah.
So they are. So we knew already that they could kill people on their own without the death note. So.
But that's just why it's just a little confusing to me, because how is that not stopping someone's fate from continuing to live, but somebody who is bound to die, is that not the same? Why does it matter if it's the immediacy or 5 months from now?
Yeah.
That's where I'm a little lost on that. But.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Misa's plan worked. She is good. She is super talented when it comes to it, or I should say when the motivation is strong or the resolve is strong. And she loves Light. At the end of it, she does love him. Rem's assumption is perfect. Regardless, she's going to love him no matter what.
No matter what he does.
Yeah.
She's willing to die for him, and that's it. So.
An acolyte's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah. Guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Let us know your thoughts. What was your favorite moment in this episode? And we will see you in the next episode. Love you guys. Punch it.
Pow!
Full is gone.